Hey guys, let's situate it here. Come on in, ladies. Let me go and start inviting some of you guys to come in real quickly and join me. This is oh wow, there's a long list here. Just getting folks in. Come in and have a quick chat. Okay. This is, hey Sandra, good to see you. Hey Dr. Robin, so good to see you, sis. This is Eryka T. Johnson. Hey Yolanda. I am a fearless visionary, and good to see you. I'm so glad you can join in. Really what I wanted to do tonight is going to be a little bit differently. It's just really going to be a pop in, a really quick chat. I wanted to recap the I Am series. I'm actually on the road this evening, an unexpected trip. So I wanted to keep my commitment to coming in on Fridays at 6:30 Central Standard Time to just meet with you ladies, to just share. So I wanted to just kind of recap. Hey Tracy, recap what has been going on with the I Am series, right? So if you've been with us for the past 5 weeks, we've been doing 10-minute power sessions, and actually the one last week was the only one that went a little bit longer, specifically because I wanted to share some things as well and not just do affirmations. And so we've been consistently coming and meeting on Friday evenings, 6:30 Central Standard Time. And we've just been declaring, we've been making announcements, we've been really speaking into the woman and the person that we're walking into. And so I just wanted to do very high level recap from the past 5 weeks, because I really want to get some feedback from you ladies and see kind of where we want to take this. Do we want to continue with the affirmations, or do we want to do something a little bit more different? So I'll definitely be looking for your feedback. And so one of the first things I would love to hear from you ladies, and for those as well that watch the replay, thank you for joining us, is did you last week or this week, did you actually take the time to replay I Am Whole? I gave some very specific instructions on the last I Am series power session that we did. And if you don't know what those instructions are, if you didn't follow those instructions, I want you to go back to that video and to watch that video. So if we can just recap the past 5 weeks, we started off the I Am series talking about I am good enough. And so if you're struggling, thinking that maybe you don't fit in, thinking that maybe you may be stuck, or you're not at the level that you want to be in to walk into some of the opportunities that have been presented to you, then you definitely want to go back to that video. Go back to I Am Good Enough here in the community, and I want you to replay that and watch that. And I want you to repeat the affirmation as well that comes with that I am good enough power session. Okay, then after that we began to talk about I am free, basically being free from the opinions of others. We're free from always looking for permission from others to be great and to go forth and do what we've been assigned to do. And so if you're someone that's struggling, you have attachments to people, you're stuck on people pleasing, you're stuck always wanting to make sure that others see you in a certain light, then I want you to definitely go back and replay and watch I Am Free. Hey Camera, so good to see you, sis. Go back and watch I Am Free and repeat that affirmation. Like, I've literally put these affirmations in video, ladies, so that you can always refer back to them and you can watch them. And literally all I do is I speak a line of the affirmation, and then I just have you repeat after me. And you can basically incorporate this into your you can basically incorporate this into just like your personal development plan. You can incorporate this into like your morning meditation and your morning prayer time. I know affirmations is something that I've done for years. And declarations is something that I've done for years, and it's really helped to build me up. It's really helped to build up my spirit. It's really helped me to see myself in a much different light, really seeing myself as the way that God created me to be. So go back and watch that one. We also did one that next week on week 3, it was I am valuable. And that's for those individuals who've been struggling, trying to understand, like, am I really worthy? Do I really deserve this? Is this really cut out for me? Was this really designed for me? And so that's a video that you can definitely go back to, and again say the affirmation and just be built up. Like, literally, I want to hear how these affirmations are helping you, how these declarations that you're saying on a consistent basis really repositioning you in the world. How is it helping you to see the treasure that is on the inside of you? How is it helping you to see all that you are to become, all that you can look forward to? Hey, Bobby, so good to see you. I want to hear about how these things are really affecting you. And then on week 4, which I really loved this one, was I am alive. And that would indicate that we've been sleeping. That would indicate that somehow you've been allowing life to just pass you by, and you've been watching from the sidelines. Perhaps you have others in your circle who are doing amazing things, and you're still in a posture of stuck. And so I am alive is really helping to reactivate that passion, really helping to reactivate the vision and the drive and the motivation that maybe you once had, and somehow you got distracted. Somehow life came in and got you off track, and you somehow went away from what you were really and truly felt in your heart you were called to do. So go back and watch that one, I am alive. And then the last video that we did was I am whole. Whole meaning that you are complete, that you're not lacking anything, that nothing is broken, nothing is missing, nothing has been borrowed. It is all within you. Everything is contained within you. And so I am whole was a major one for me, because I really felt a push and a pull when I actually began to write the declaration around I am whole. So there's something incredible that is attached to that particular affirmation. And if you are brave enough, if you are courageous enough, I dare you to go back and watch that video and begin to repeat I am whole through that video, but also to replay it at least 3 or 4 times. That was some of the instructions that I left for that video, but I want you to go watch the video and get the full instruction. And then I want you to take, hey, Amanda, I want you to take this video and I want you to share it. Just go ahead and share it, because it's a recap of the 5 power sessions that we've done these past 5 weeks. And I really want women to get it. I really want us to just stand tall in who we are. I want us to be better than what we've been before. I want us to know that, even though you might be in a wilderness journey, that there's always promise on the opposite side of that, and that the wilderness was never intended to be a place where you got comfortable, a place where you decided that you were just going to stop and be grounded and you were going to pitch a tent and you were going to stay there. No, a wilderness has always been a place where literally you were called into the wilderness so that there can be a stripping of something that was holding you back. There can be a stripping of your mindset, and there can be a shift and a shift in your mindset where you begin to rethink things and you begin to see yourself really as God sees you. And the wilderness was intended for you to go through it. You're never supposed to stay in a wilderness. And you may call the wilderness a storm. You were never meant to stay in the storm, but actually God designed you from a storm. So it's always imperative that we go through. We go through so that we can get to the promise. God always gives us a promise, but don't think you're going to get that promise without going through the process. And so these affirmations are to help you as you're going through to get to the promise. We began to declare and we began to announce because we know we have hope that we're going to get to where we're trying to get to. And so that's the reason why, if you wasn't too sure as to why we were doing affirmations, that is the exact reason why. We want to make sure that we're sealing our hope. We're anchoring our hope so that we can get to where we're trying to get to. Does that make sense, ladies? So if you don't mind, just give me just a little bit of feedback. So we covered I am good enough, I am free, I am valuable, I am alive, and I am whole. What else should we cover? Because I want to make sure whatever content that I'm delivering, whatever messages that I'm bringing to you is really timely, is really something that you need, something that's going to make sense for you, something that you can take and you can use it. Yeah, something that you can take and you can use it. So is there anything else that we would need to cover? Because I'm actually thinking about kicking off a new series. But I don't want to leave this one without having given you exactly what you needed. So I may end up, I don't know, maybe you ladies can give me some feedback. Should I, do like I did in I Am Whole? Hey, Janisha, maybe, do I do like I did when I am whole, where the Power Series I Am Whole, where I gave you like 5 points? I gave you 5 tips, and then we did the affirmation after that. Like, do you like it if we're just coming in 10 minutes and doing the affirmation and we're done with the live stream? Or do you want for me to give you some kind of nuggets in addition to the affirmations? So if you ladies don't mind responding. Oh, thank you, Yolanda. Thank you, sis. Your content is timely and necessary. Amen. Amanda said, glad I'm able to catch you today. Yes, ma'am. We're here Fridays at 6:30 Central Standard Time. Oh, wow. So Yolanda said, I honestly think I could reinforce the last ones. This is a challenge for me. I'm still working on this. Okay. I get it. What else are you ladies thinking? So how about this? Because I'm going to go ahead and get back on the road. Because I'm trying to get someplace before it gets too dark. I'm trying to drive through Jasper, Texas before it gets too dark. If you guys know anything about Jasper, Texas. Okay, I'll leave that one right there. But should you ladies think of anything, or you just want to provide your feedback, just put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. Yolanda, I'm serious. Girl, I'm trying to get through Jasper. Girl, before it gets dark. But put it in the comments, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to read those comments. But do yourself a favor. Go back and listen to these videos. 10 minutes of power, like literally it was intended to inject you and to pump you up with power so that you can just begin to change your belief system. You can begin to change your thought patterns, because everything begins in the mind. We begin to act out what's in our minds, because it comes in as a thought that we capture. And we basically incubate on that thought, and that thought ends up going into our subconscious mind. And from there, it begins to just automatically move throughout our bodies, and it's going to cause us to react. It's going to cause us to take action. So we want to get it at the point where it enters your mind as a thought. And we want to begin to, because the mind is so powerful and the subconscious mind is so powerful, we want to begin to shift at that level. Okay, ladies, so I'm going to go ahead and jump off. Thank you, ladies, for tuning in. Just for a very high level recap of what we've covered for the past 5 weeks. We're going to continue on. If this is something that you ladies want, definitely let me know. If there's something in particular that you're looking for, let me know as well. Again, this is Eryka T. Johnson. I am a fearless visionary, and I'm signing off for tonight. I love you, ladies. I will talk with you soon. Bye-bye. Hey, Yolanda, go back and watch the replay, sis. Bye-bye.